Well, we're coming into the little town of Natoma, Kansas. A little village that we grew up in, so to speak, for a few years anyway. We moved out here from Chapmanville, West Virginia in 1948. I was 5 years old. My brother Richard was 6. Bill was 4. Ruth was 3. And Aletha hadn't even been thought of yet, I don't think. But anyway, we have a lot of happy memories growing up in this little village of Natoma, Kansas. And I'm just going to give you just a brief tour here of the town. And so coming down, I guess this would be called Main Street, I don't know. It's Highway 18 that runs along through here. Like a lot of small American towns, because it's kind of run down a little bit. But we're coming up here on the parsonage, and I remember we'd driven all night long to get here. And I remember Dad and Brother Clifford Lee that moved us out here, pulled up in front of this little home, which was to be our home for the next 6 years. And they parked, walked across the railroad track to a house that we'll see in a minute. This is the church that my dad pastored. Swing around, give you a look at it here on the video. Big grain elevator. All these houses. No, the Rays lived in that. Yeah, yes. No, they lived in this one, I think. Yeah, isn't it? I don't remember exactly. Big old grain elevators. Hope he gets stopped. Oh, they got that one way now. Can't go up that street. We'll turn around and come back the other way. We was the Cub Scouts when I was here, and we had our Cub Scout meetings in that little building there.
Yep, I remember that.
One year we had a boat building contest. My dad, having grown up on the Ohio River, fascinated with the ferry boats. He helped me, I'd say helped me, he probably did all the work. Made a real nice ferry boat that took first place in the boat contest. I kind of wish I would have kept that boat. It's been long gone. Anyway, back to downtown Natoma, and we'll go down this street here. Back when we were here, that was the bank. That was a grocery store.
Furniture
store. Bowman's furniture store and funeral home.
It was the old post office in that building there.
The old post office.
There's a new one.
Right there. There's a 5 and 10 store here.
Yeah, somewhere.
I think the old post office is gone. The 5 and 10 maybe was here.
That's true.
Little dime store. Remember one time I found a old radio in the trash, and I knocked the speaker out, got the magnet out of the speaker. And the neighbor kid wanted that little magnet, so I sold it to him for a dime. And he came down to the dime store and had an awful hard time deciding what to spend my dime for. Finally bought a little bag of marbles. Continuing on down through the village here, we're not going to be able to take it all in.
Used to have bad customers there.
The city park here. Joe and Addie Weldon, I think that was their corner there, wasn't it?
I believe it was, yeah.
Yeah. Their house is gone too.
Bill and Helen Nelson, several lived along there.
I think I'll go up by the school before I go out past the campground. Bill and I went to grade school. Down up the road a ways here. Streets aren't all that great, as you can see. Natoma what mall? Oh, City
Hall.
City Hall. I thought it was a mall. All right. They built a new school, and we moved into this new building about the middle of my second grade. And so that's Natoma Elementary School. I went there grades 1 through 5. The old Methodist church there. I guess it must still be going.
Looks like it's kept up.
Yeah, keeping it up pretty nice. The old playground, it ain't like it was when I was here.
Hardly.
New playground equipment.
There's the Lutheran Church or Presbyterian. Which was
Yeah, we'll go
that's
hit.
Presbyterian over there. Dad painted that steeple, remember? And this is where
That's where Marion and Roberta
yeah,
Ray
okay.
lived for a while.
Front door was open.
Yeah, I noticed that. The chassis through the cemetery. We'll come back up later and walk through it, Bill, if you want to. A lot of the old-time saints my dad pastored are laying here awaiting the resurrection. Well-kept cemetery, or small town cemetery. Up there visiting some graves. We do a lot of walking and never find the graves we was looking for, couldn't we? Griffin, I recognize that name. Is that Keith Griffin, you reckon? Might be. KCCBS when we did. The blind guy. We having fun yet, Bill?
Oh, yeah.
If we were 20 years younger, we'd probably take a walking tour. But no way to erase 20 years. we'll just drive.
Yeah, it's windy anyways.
I'll come up and get your picture in front of the school, Bill, pretty soon. Go up and get a picture of it. Somebody built a fine big home there, didn't they?
Wow, that's
Well, that's a nursing home or something. I don't know. Presbyterian Church. Can't get it on my lens here.
man, that's quite a house. Look at that.
That's quite a place now, isn't it?
My goodness.
I'd say it's a private
Man,
residence.
yeah.
Yeah.
Third Oak. That is quite a place.
This video ain't going to be very good. It's going to be pretty shaky and all, but I'll show it to my family anyway. See where I lived when I was a little kid. Jacob's always wanting me to talk about when I was a little kid. Well, you reckon they've been on a field trip? Now, was that the newspaper office?
Yes,
yeah,
right there at the end of the road, yeah.
Newspaper auto. Back to the city park here. On our way to the old campground. When we were here, we had camp meeting. The old campground has been long sold and a piece of junk right now. There's a little old creek. We used to have a rope with a sack, gunny sack with rags or something in it, swing across the creek. But there's the old tabernacle.
Wow.
Old dining hall. They'd always pitch a tent out behind the tabernacle for children's services. Just a crying shame that that's gone down the way it has. So it used to be one of the most beautiful spots in Natoma. Well kept. Alright, just a little bit more of Natoma and that'll be it. We'll run out where we always had our sunrise Easter service. Some crosses on the hill out here. Dad would drag us out of bed on Easter Sunday morning and we would go to Easter sunrise service. So we'll buzz out there. Wonder if those crosses are still there. We'll find out here in just a minute. I believe they're gone.
Isn't that the ridge that was on it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It was right there.
That was the hill right there.
First time I've been back here, the crosses have been gone.
Crosses are gone. That's a shame. That was a big hill when we were kids.
Yeah, I told Linda about this big hill.
Don't look very big
She
now.
about died laughing.
Yeah.
It showed it to her the first time.
Well, that's a shame. All right, well, I think that'll conclude our tour today.